This is a dangerous situation from a cow with an incredibly sore front left foot.
And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
I'm not gonna lie, this one speaks for itself.
This is massively overgrown, and there's almost always a reason for that. Look at the size of that. Wild. And actually most of this foot is hollow. Look, if I cut this out, look at that in there. Actually take this out and you can see the wall horn. So if we just take this back, there's never any tissue in this area of her foot. Look at that for a hole. Wow. It's like the Grand Canyon in there. That is incredible. Right. Let's snip this back to roughly where it should be. I'm using these nippers because to use the grinder would vibrate the life out of this. And she would be kicking and thrashing around far more than she needs to. Well, if I was her, I definitely would be anyway. Look at that. That's incredible, isn't it? Look at the size of that. Wow. Just remove a bit more of this using the nippers. It takes 2 seconds anyway, so I might as well. Right,
Now we're down to more solid hoof horn. We can use the grinder and it won't vibrate so much. So now that we've removed the bulk of the material using the nippers, and this shouldn't vibrate so much, we can use the grinder to drastically reduce the overall size. But you can still see when I trim the toe area of the inner claw, it does vibrate and she starts to kick out. I'm preparing this inner claw ready to take a block because I know she's definitely going to need one, so I might as well do it while I've got the grinder in my hand. And then I reduce the toe area of this outer claw where the problem is, but I stop before actually reaching it because that is the job of the knife.
right. So this is toe necrosis, a really sore problem, which sees the inside of the foot actually it says perspiring. That would be sweating. Expiring.
And the actual bone inside the foot itself is decaying.
You just need to take as much of this material away that is not helping her in any way. You need to take it as far back as we possibly can, but obviously stopping at the critical point where live tissue still is. Right, now that I can see where the problem is and what is not still growing healthily, I can trim all of this excess away as well. Just like that.
Gonna trim out this typical sort of site that we get ulcers in. We'll trim as much of this out as we possibly can. This is where the problem is as well, right up in between these claws. We just need to clean it out as much as we possibly can. Oh, that's good. It's actually looking better than I thought it was gonna.
It is a mess, but wow, have we reduced the overall size. And actually it's not quite as messy as I thought it was going to be. Put a block on like that and get this all tidied up. If you look at the difference in size now between this foot and this foot and put them together side by side, the length difference is incredible. I've literally removed around 4 inches.
It was all going so well, and then cameraman Graham decides to stand in exactly the wrong place. Make no mistake, this heifer was just about to completely annihilate him.
I know, better.
That way, yep.
Better.
She couldn't even walk. She couldn't even walk before I turned her feet. Now look at her go. You hesitated too quick there, by the way. She's taking you out.
Hey, I'm committed.
If I hadn't told you to move.
I would have videoed that getting me this all down.
Aye.
She is not a happy bunny.